dear brothers and sisters, from wherever you're watching me around the world. I am your host, Raymond Mutuku. Very happy to host you because it's 4 a.m. in the morning, and I'm very happy this morning to host you to this show, and I'm very blessed this morning. Wow, it's raining right now, but that is not going to distract us. That is not going to derail the channel. We'll continue streaming as usual. And remember, I gave you yesterday. I was, gave you one of my vision is to come up with a channel that will be streaming for 24 hours non-stop. And that is one of the reasons why, in fact, this is a pilot program. We are pioneers in this sector, and it will be great if we have a channel that is like a river. There's no time, like there's no time a river is not flowing. So it is my desire that we have a channel that is reaching out to people, a 24-hour service channel, spreading the word and stuff like that. It's interesting because for those who are new to this channel, welcome to this channel, and I'm very happy. In fact, there's nothing good like reading in the morning. The early read is usually because the brain is usually it's fresh, you're fresh, and your brain, when you start reading very late in the evening, of course you've not taken rest, you're still under stress, that of course will affect your performance. Are we together? But if we do things early in the morning, it will be very easy for us to digest information and to understand things a little bit more clearly than doing things in the evening. Because I realized that one of the reasons why this channel has we have been able to cover a lot within a very short period of time is because we do early morning reads. When you do early morning reads, you'll be way ahead. You'll be ahead of the curve. While others are still, because it's a choice between the rain and it's the choice between your blanket and your better tomorrow. So clearly, it seems that it's a choice between what you want to do in your life and the future. It's your choice. Okay. So if you play around, you're gonna face it. You're gonna face it. So if you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment, and you can ask me any question that you want. If you're new to this channel, welcome, guys. We are reading from the book of what's up with this thing? We are reading. Oh my goodness! Ooh, just wait a little bit. Let me fix something here. You can see, something here is not really. Welcome, guys. Any question up to there? Just give me a few minutes. There's something that seems to be. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Just give me a minute. Seems that the rain is affecting the streaming, but don't worry, guys. Yeah. Uh, you just give me a minute, and oof, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Oof. Oh, we're back. We're back. Sorry about that. There was something that was affecting the transmission, but we are back. So, as I was saying, if you're new to this channel, welcome. We are reading from the book of Ezekiel, and the book of Ezekiel is a very interesting book because, I say that if you want, uh, if you want good things, you wake up in the morning. Make it your your make it your program to be up in the morning, and you will thank me for waking up. Okay. And when you know the beauty of waking up very early in the morning is that even if you're required to go somewhere very early in the morning, you will not be stressed, you will not be under stress, because of course you're used to it. Are we together? When you wake up very early in the morning, oh, you have at 5, but you're already used to it. It's already in your bloodstream. You're already used. Are we together? So even if you're in a very tight schedule, it becomes very easy for you. You will just fit in. It will be like a fish that is being transported from one place, and you just enter like a fish. The way a fish can swim from this lake and go to another lake, because you're already used to it. But now, when you are, it's like when you're growing and then you're trying to learn something new, it becomes very difficult. Oh, it becomes very difficult, because now already that's you were supposed to learn new tricks. You know, you have to learn new tricks. All right, you have to learn new tricks as you move. But you see, that period you did not give your time, to learn new tricks. So you kind of find it very difficult to fit in. But I say that is not going to give us a problem. We are going to read the book of Ezekiel, because I took a break for 1 hour, and I was telling my friends. I was chatting with one of my friends, and I told a friend of mine that some of these ideas that we have, people have good ideas, but the question is, are we are we um, are we committed? You can have a very good idea, because you can have money, but you're not committed, so that idea will not move in the right speed. Or you can also, number two, you can be committed but you don't have money. That's also a different circumstance. So I always tell my friends, if you have an idea, the most important thing is commitment. Because once you are committed in achieving something, then you will always find the means. Are we together? So the most important thing is not even the starting capital. Is are we really in the right mood? Are we really engaged? Are we in the right gear? All right. So it's not a question of, how much money are we going to get? How much money are we ready to spend? The question is, are we in the right mindset? Even before we start spending, even before we start spending time, not even spending money, even before we start spending time, are you in the right? Are you in the right mindset? Because I realized that some people, they just want things, but they're not ready to put in maximum effort. Are we together? Need to put in maximum. And when I start a project, I like going to the max. We do it to the max. All right? We go to the max. Not just I don't do 20%. No. I expect 1,000% or 1,000,000%. All right? But you see, most people, that's why we are not really achieving quick results, is because we are not putting in the percentage that we are supposed to put in. We are just, cracking jokes. And that is the reason why our things don't take off, because we are cracking jokes, And nobody will allow you to crack jokes with their money. Nobody. So before you even start saying, "Oh, I don't know, I want," if I give you money, will you put it into good use, or do you want money for me to give you money to play around with? Are we together? The problem is not the money. The problem is how passionate are you? Because if you really want something, then the people will know. But you say, you did not cooperate. Oh, I don't know. But were you really, if you wanted something, if you really, really wanted something, then you could have found a way. Because let me tell you, there are so many ways to do something. For example, if you want to go to London, you can even go to Lagos, and then later you go to London. It is a route, but you'll end up in London. If you want to go to London, you can also go to Dubai, and you take another flight to London, if the goal is to go to London. But it's not just there's no one flight. You can even go to Zimbabwe. You can go to Robert Mugabe Airport, and then you go to South Africa, and then you go to Ghana, and then you go to London. Yes. So it's not just one route. So if you wanted something, you can take another route, as long as you end up where you want to go. But you see somebody say, I wanted the direct route. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Let's continue reading. We are in Ezekiel chapter 3. Ezekiel chapter 3. If you want something, you can always find a way to get it. And if you did not get it, then probably you never wanted it. There are so many ways. This is not just me. For example, if you want money, do you mean it's only one person who can give you money? There's so many ways to get money. So many routes to get money. Let's continue. And he said to me, "Son of man, eat what is before you. Eat this scroll. Then go and speak to the people of Israel." So I opened my mouth, and he gave me the scroll to eat. Then he said to me, "Son of man, eat this scroll I'm giving you, and fill your stomach with it." So I ate it, and it tasted as sweet as honey in my mouth. He then said to me, "Son of man, go now to the people of Israel and speak my words to them." You're not being sent to a people of obscure speech and strange language, but to the people of Israel, not to many peoples of obscure and speech and strange language, whose words you cannot understand. Surely I had sent to them, they would have listened to you. But the people of Israel are not willing to listen to you, because they are not willing to listen to me. For all the Israelites are hardened and obstinate. But I will make you as unyielding and hardened as they are. So one of the promises Ezekiel was given is that I will make you unyielding. Let's underline that. If they are hard, you'll also be hard. Okay? Even we are going to underline that verse. God has promised Ezekiel that I'm going to make you hard. You have to be very hard. If they are hard, you'll be hard. Okay? Because they're not willing to listen, for all the Israelites are hardened and obstinate. But I will make you unyielding and hardened as they are. As yielding, unyielding, and hardened as they are. I will make your forehead like the hardest stone. Let us underline that one. I will make your forehead like the hardest stone, harder than flint. Do not be afraid of them or terrified by them, though they are a rebellious people. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to this channel, I want to welcome you. And we are reading from the book of Ezekiel. And it is my desire that we finish reading this book at least at most in the evening of today. Okay, I don't like delay, and I don't do things with excuses. And that is exactly, what I did a project with, and I'm going to confess here in this channel. I did a project with a friend of mine, and that friend of mine ended up saying that I was harsh, that I was, iron fisted. I used an iron fist. I was harsh. I was so many things. But, I had reasons why. And so many people, in my experience, ended up saying that I was too hard on them, or I was too harsh, or something like that. But the issue is not that I'm too hard. The issue is the question of time. A project that's supposed to take 3 months should take exactly 3 months or less. You have to pressure people so that they can deliver. But most Kenyans want to do things to be comfortable, to do things, to take the time. And time is of the essence. We really don't have that luxury. So when I try to push for results, and I push for completion of the project, most people ended up saying that I was too hard on them. They said that I was too harsh, but that is not the reality. The truth is, I cannot allow delay, because that is the problem. In fact, when I do things, I usually don't waste time. If you want to work with me, you have to really be ready to work under a lot of pressure, but I can assure you of good results. I can assure you. I can assure you of very good results. But for time being, we'll have to be. You have to tighten the belt, because now if we start saying that if you're not serious on yourself, then it means you'll not be serious with me. So one of the things that you need to do is be serious with yourself, because now if you have a team that is they're not really taking themselves seriously, then it means they'll just come and waste time with you. And that is the problem with most Kenyans. They don't want to go with a good speed. They want to relax. Hey, oh, I don't know. You want to relax. But for me, that is not the case. That is not the case. I want to push for issues. Quite very pushy, by the way. And that is why I always tell somebody, before we get into any contract, I'm very pushy. Yeah, I'm very, very pushy. I'll push you to the end, to the limit. So you have to be very, very serious. And sometimes when I'm really angry, I push really. I push. So that is who I am. And I'm not really if that's a bad thing, then I am really sorry to you if that comes out badly. I apologize. But for me, I take time very seriously. Okay. For those who are here, I want to welcome you to this live stream. We are reading from Ezekiel chapter 3. And he said to me, Son of man, listen carefully and take to heart all the words I speak to you. Go now to the people in exile and speak to them. Say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says, whether they listen or fail to listen. Then the Spirit lifted me up, and I heard behind me a loud rumbling sound as the glory of the Lord rose from the place where it was standing. It was the sound of the wings of the living creatures brushing against each other, and the sound of the wheels beside them, a loud rumbling sound. The Spirit then lifted me up and took me away, and I went in bitterness and in the anger of my spirit. Let's continue reading. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. I will be more than happy to welcome you to this live stream. The other time we were streaming just for I streamed only for like 40 minutes, and I felt that I left too early. So we'll try to stream for more than that, so that you can have, something concrete, right? Because if we don't do that, we'll fall short. Are we together? So let's continue. The Spirit then lifted me up and took me away, and I went in bitterness and in anger of my spirit, with the strong hand of the Lord on me. I came to the exiles who lived at Tel Aviv, near the river Kebar, where they were living. I sat among them for 7 days, deeply distressed. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. And I'm very happy to be here. If you're new to this channel, subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, we are reading the scripture, and we're in Ezekiel. Just give me a minute. I need to check something. I think we just have a few left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just have 18 left, and we'll cover this very, very, as soon as possible. Any question up to there? You can ask me your questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer you. And there was a time where we were taught about the spirit of withdrawing. Why is it that people withdraw? Why is it that people withdraw? And one of the reasons why people withdraw is that they're not willing to stay. They're not willing to they're not, how do I put it? When things are thick, when the going gets tough, most people take the easier way out. Most people take the easier way out, and which works not for their good, because when you always take the easier way out, and I came to realize that when you're not we're not in it to win it. You're not in it to the end. Then you're just you're on the way to lose. Because even before we start anything, I usually ask people, yes, you can have a very good idea. Having a good idea is good. So many people have approached me with good ideas. Yeah, we can do this. I said, yeah, we can. Yes, we can. But, are you willing? What is your time frame of your project? What do you want to achieve in that project? Is it just a wish list? Is it something that you want to do or just waste money? Why do you want to do it? And what do you want to achieve with it? If all these questions you're not willing to answer, you just to say, hey, you're disturbing me, you have money. Oh, if you're not willing, if you're not ready to answer those questions, then don't say you want anything. Are we together? Let's be honest with one another. If I'm going to give you something, how are you going to use it? Or will you just start disturbing me? Because those are the questions. Before I put my money in somewhere, or before I use my resources, you see, the question is, am I giving you a place to just come and relax? Am I giving you a place to come and waste time? Why do you want me to be part of your program, or why do you want to be there? Because it's not in anyone's best interest to waste time. So let's continue. At the end of the 7 days, the word of the Lord came to me, the Son of Man. I have made you a watchman for the people of Israel. So here Ezekiel was made a watchman. I have made you a watchman for the people of Israel. So hear the word, and I speak and give them warning from me. When I say to a wicked person, you will surely die, and you do not warn them or speak out to dissuade them from their evil ways in order to save their life, that wicked person will die for their sin, and I will hold you accountable for their blood. So here Ezekiel was told that if a wicked person sins and they were ignorant and they were not aware, and Ezekiel decided not to dissuade the person from doing it, then the blood of that person will be on the head of Ezekiel. Secondly, but if you do not warn the wicked person, but if you do warn the wicked person, and they do not turn from their wickedness or from their evil ways, they will die for their sin, but you will have saved yourself. So here, Ezekiel was told the most important thing is for him to tell the people, whether they listen or they don't listen. Again, when a righteous person turns from their righteousness and does evil, and they put a stumbling block before them, they will die. Since you do not warn them, they will die for their sin. The righteous things that person did will not be remembered, and I will hold you accountable for their blood. So here, you can see here Ezekiel was being held accountable. He was held accountable for their blood. But if you do want the righteous person not to sin, and they do not sin, they will surely live, because they took warning, and you will have saved yourself. The hand of the Lord was on me there, and he said to me, get up and go out to the plain, and there I would speak to you. So I got up and went to the plain, and the glory of the Lord was standing there, like the glory I had seen by river Kebar, and I fell face down. Then the Spirit came into me and raised me to my feet. He spoke to me and said, go shut yourself inside your home, and you, son of man, they will tie with ropes, you'll be bound so that you cannot go out among the people. I will make your tongue stick to the roof of your mouth, so that you'll be silent and unable to rebuke them, for they are rebellious people. But when I speak to you, I will open your mouth, and you shall say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Whoever will listen, let them listen, but whoever will refuse, let them refuse, for they are a rebellious people. Here we've learned that the Israelites were a rebellious nation. Even in the book of from Exodus, we've learned that the Israelites were rebellious. Even in the book of Numbers, the Israelites were rebellious. But here, we have learned in the book of Ezekiel, that here now their character, their rebellious character is being, is being, are we together? Their rebellious character. Now, we're in Ezekiel chapter 4. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. And, I'm very happy to be here this morning. And I'm very blessed. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. And I said that if you are with me, please bear with me, because we are moving in, we are moving in we are moving in good speed. Chapter 4. Now, son of man, take a block of clay, put it in front of you, and draw the city of Jerusalem in it. Then lay siege to it, erect siege works against it, build a ramp up on it, set up camps against it, and put battering rams around it. Then take an iron pan, place it as an iron wall between you and the city, and turn your face towards it. It will be under siege, and you shall besiege it. This is the sign to the people of Israel. Welcome to this channel, and I'm very happy to be here this morning. Then lie on your left side and put the sin of the people of Israel upon yourself. You are to bear their sin for the number of days you lie on your side. I have assigned you the same number of days as the years of their sin. So for 390 days you will bear the sin of the people of Israel. After you have finished this, lie down again, this time on your right side, and bear the sin for the people of Judah. I have assigned you 40 days, a day of each year. Turn your face towards the siege of Jerusalem, and with battered arm prophesy against her. You can see here Ezekiel was to prophesy against Israel. I will tie you up with ropes so that you cannot turn from one side to the other until you have finished the days of your siege. Right? Take wheat and barley, beans and lentils, millet and spelt, put them in a storage jar, and use them to make bread for yourself. You are to eat it during the 390 days you lie on your side. Weigh out 20 shekels of food to each day, and set it at set times. Also measure out a sixth of a hin of water, and drink at set times. You see here, Ezekiel was told what to do at exact times, and he was to do that for 390 days. Eat the food as you would a loaf of barley bread. Bake it in the sight of the people using human excrement for fuel. Here Ezekiel was using, I think, feces, human feces for fuel. The Lord said, in this way the people of Israel will eat defiled food among the nations where I will drive them. Wow. That is very, very interesting. Can we underline that? And using human excrement as fuel. And it means that the people will eat defiled food amongst the nation where I will drive them. Then I said, not so, sovereign Lord, I have never done myself from my youth until now. I have never eaten anything found dead or torn by wild animals. No impure meat has ever entered my mouth. Very well, he said, I will let you bake your bread over cow dung instead of human excrement. So here he was told to bake his bread using cow dung. Most people are not aware of that. So let's underline that so that we can continue reading. He then said to me, Son of man, I'm about to cut off the food supply of Jerusalem. The people will eat rationed food in anxiety and drink rationed water in despair. All right. for food and water will be scarce. They will be appalled at the sight of each other and will waste away because of their sin. We are in chapter 5 of the book of Ezekiel. For those who are in the know, you will know that the book of Ezekiel has how many chapters? 48 chapters. And if we are going to read through them, I want us to read through them at least in the next 24 hours. If that, do you find that is good for you? We're going to read those books in the next 24 hours so that we can clear with that very quickly. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment, and I will be more than happy to host you this morning. Any question up to there? Any question? Let us read very quickly Ezekiel 5. Now, son of man, take a sharp sword and use it as a barber's razor to shave your head and your beard. Then take a set of scales and divide up your hair. So here again, his hair was used also for something prophetic, and let's going to read and find out what his hair was used for. When the days of your siege come to an end, burn a third of the hair inside the city. Take a third and strike it with a sword all around the city, and scatter a third to the wind, for I will pursue them with drawn sword. But take a few hairs and tuck them away under the folds of your garment. Again take a few of those and throw them into the fire and burn them up. A fire will spread from there to all Israel. Wow. This is what the sovereign Lord says. This is Jerusalem, which I have set in the center of the nations, with countries all around her. Yet in her wickedness she has rebelled against my laws and decrees more than the nations and countries around her. She has rejected my laws and has not followed my decrees. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Very happy to host you this morning. And I want us to read quickly so that we can do something else. This is what the sovereign Lord says. Okay, I've read that one. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says. You have been more unruly than the nations around you, and have not followed my decrees or kept my laws. You have not even conformed to the standards of the nations around you. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I myself am against you, Jerusalem. I will inflict punishment on you in the sight of the nations because of all your detestable idols. I will do to you what I have never done before and will never do again. So let's underline that part. I will do to you what I have never done before and will never do again. Therefore, in your midst, parents will eat their children, and children will eat their parents. For the first time in the Bible, we are reading something very interesting, where parents will eat their children, and the children will eat their parents. That is found in the book of Ezekiel. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment, and I'll be more than happy to be here and to be of value to you. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I will inflict punishment on you, and I will scatter all your survivors to the winds. Therefore, as surely as I live, declares the sovereign Lord, because you have defiled my sanctuary with all your vile images and detestable practices, I myself will shave you. Okay, right. Let us underline that part. Because you have defiled my sanctuary with all your vile images and detestable practices, then I myself will shave you. All right. A third of your people will die of the plague or perish of famine. Inside of you, a third will fall by the sword outside your walls, and a third I will scatter to the winds and pursue them with drawn sword. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. Then my anger will cease, and my wrath against them will subside, and I will be avenged, So here, ladies and gentlemen, we learn that Ezekiel was also a prophet of doom. So for all the prophets that we have been learning, we have read today the prophet Micah, we have read Nahum, Obadiah. Okay, Obadiah, at least there was, it was not really doom. Obadiah only. Let's Habakkuk. Amos was a prophet of doom. I can assure you that. Hosea was a prophet of doom against the tribe of Ephraim. And, here now, Ezekiel is also a prophet of doom. And, that is exactly what we have been. Oops. That is great. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. And I said that I don't know why, but I said that today we can finish the book of Ezekiel and turn to other things. Are we together? So if you're new, subscribe and comment. Any question up to there? Any question? Any question up to there? Any question? Any question up to there? All right, let's continue. Then my anger will cease, and my wrath against them will subside, and I will be avenged. And when I've spent my wrath on them, they will know that I, the Lord, has spoken in my zeal. I will make you a ruin and a reproach among the nations around you, and in the sight of all who pass by. You will be a reproach and a taunt, a warning and an object of horror to the nations around you. You will be an object of horror, an object of horror to the nations around you when I inflict punishment to you in anger and in wrath and in stinging rebuke. I, the Lord, has spoken when I shoot at you with my deadly and devastating arrows of famine. I will shoot to destroy you. You see, like famine is, we have been learning here. When I shoot at you, remember, for those who were with me when we were reading the book of, during the death of Elisha, for those who have been following this channel, during the death of Elisha, Elisha told the incoming king to take a bow and an arrow, and he told him to shoot outside in the window. So this man only shot 3 arrows, but he told him, no, don't shoot 3 arrows, shoot 5 arrows, because you will only win 3 times. So then that's when Elisha died, and that's when he repeated the words, my father, the chariots of Israel and its horsemen. That is the same words, that Elisha said during the time of Elijah. Those were the same words Elisha said, my father, the chariots of horsemen, the chariots of Israel and its horsemen. And welcome to this channel. So I said that for those who have been with me, I said that we are going to do it in a manner that is, and for when I was sharing this with a friend of mine, I was telling a friend of mine, when you want to do a project with me, I don't do things, I don't do 20%. No, I don't do 20%. I don't do 20%. I don't do 50%. I go the whole way, so that we can either we win big or we lose big. So I told my friend, if you want to roll with me, just be aware that, we are not here to lose. I'm not here to lose my time. I'm not here to lose my money. I'm not here to lose. I'm not here to lose. Are we together? Yes, let's continue. I will shoot to destroy you. I will bring more and more famine upon you and cut off your supply of food. I will send famine and wild beasts against you, and they will leave you childless. Plague and bloodshed will sweep through you, and I will bring the sword against you. I, the Lord, has spoken. Right. Ezekiel chapter 6. Doom for the mountains of Israel. The word of the Lord came to me, Son of man, set your face against the mountains of Israel, prophesy against them and say, you mountains of Israel, hear the word of the sovereign Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says to the mountains and hills, to the ravines and valleys. I'm about to bring a sword against you, and I will destroy your high places. Your altars will be demolished, and your incense altars will be smashed, and I will slay your people in front of your idols. That's very interesting. I will lay the dead bodies of your Israelites in front of their idols, and I will scatter your bones around your altars. Wherever you live, the towns will be laid to waste, and your high places demolished, so that your altars will be laid waste and devastated. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, comment, and I'm very happy to be here. Tell me where you're watching me from, and if you're enjoying this channel, kindly tell me how are we doing, because this is a new channel, and it's different from the others, from our other channels, because now we are setting a new standard in this channel. This is a new channel, and I said that the mistakes of the other channel will not be brought here. So it's wonderful. Yes, and you shall, and what you have made wiped out, your people will fall slain among you, and you will know that I am the Lord. But I will spare some, for some you will escape the sword when you have been scattered among the nations and lands. Then in the nations where you have been carried captive, those who escape will remember me, how I have been grieved by their adulterous hearts, which have turned away from me, and by their eyes, which have lusted after their idols. They will loathe themselves for the evil they have done, and for all their detestable practices, and they will know that I am the Lord, and I did not threaten in vain to bring this calamity on them. Wow! Welcome guys. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, comment, tell me where you're watching me from. And I love this, I really love this, and I'm very happy to be here, and I'm so happy this morning. What time is it? Let me check. It is exactly 5 in the morning. It's exactly 5, and I love it. In fact, that is where we add gear. Now we change gears. We change more gears now. Now we are now engaging a bigger gear. That is how we win. We are engaging a bigger gear. We started small, but we are building up fast. Let's continue. This is what the sovereign Lord says. Strike your hands together and stamp your feet and cry out, alas, because of all the wicked and detestable practices of the people of Israel, for they will fall by the sword, famine, and plague. One who is far away will die of the plague, and one who is near will fall by the sword, and anyone who survives and is spared will die of famine. Wow. So there's plague, sword, and famine. So I will pour out my wrath on them, and they will know that I am the Lord, when their people lie slain among their idols around their altars, on every high hill and on the mountain tops, under every spreading tree and every leafy oak, places where they offered fragrant incense to all their idols. And I will stretch out my hand against them, and I will make the land a desolate waste from the desert to Diblah. Wherever they live, there they will know that I am the Lord. If you are new to this channel, subscribe and comment. And I'm very happy this morning to be here, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this channel. We're in Ezekiel chapter 7. Don't worry, we are just about to read this. We're just about to finish. No, we're not about to finish. We are reading. The word of the Lord came to me, Son of man. This is what the sovereign Lord says to the land of Israel. The end has come upon the four corners of the land. The end is now upon you. Oh, hallelujah. And I will unleash my anger against you. I will judge you according to your conduct and repay you for all your detestable practices. I will not look on you with pity. I will not spare you. I will surely repay you. I will surely repay you for your conduct and for the detestable practices amongst you. Welcome, my dear brothers and sisters. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, comment. I said that we are going to, do extra. If you're new to this channel, subscribe. Then you will know that I am the Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says. Disaster, unheard of disaster. See, it comes. The end has come. The end has come. It has ruled itself against you. See, it comes. Doom has come upon you. Upon you, you dwell in the land. The time has come. The day is near. There is panic, not joy, on the mountains. I'm about to pour out my wrath on you and spend my anger against you. I will judge you according to your conduct and repay you for all your detestable practices. I will not look on you with pity. I will not spare you. I will repay you for your conduct and for the detestable practices amongst you. Then you will know that it is I, the Lord, who strikes you. See the day, see it comes. Doom has burst forth, the rod has budded, arrogance has blossomed, violence has risen. A rod to punish the wicked, none of the people will be left. None of that crowd, none of their wealth, nothing of value. The time has come, the day has arrived. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller grieve, for my wrath is on the whole crowd. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. We're just, I'm very happy this morning to be here. I said that at least every day we will do maybe 1 hour tops, or maybe just 1 hour, not a lot. That way we're going to cover the scripture step by step, but we will do it in style. If you're new, subscribe and comment. Let us continue reading. And I wanted to crack a joke, but I said, I'll not crack a joke. That joke is not good. Hallelujah. And I'm very happy to be here. This is good. This is good. I'm very happy to be here. Let's continue. Let me give you a joke. Let me give you a joke. Can I crack a joke? Do you know that a dog is the most important policeman? Because a dog, you cannot bribe a dog. You cannot, and a dog does not know you. Are we together? The dog, when you go to an airport, mostly I was watching Real Responders. I love watching it. From the UK, I was watching how they meet that dog. Once they arrive at the airport, the dog does not know you, does not know your rank, does not know where you are coming from. The dog is there to do its job, you know, and the dog will sniff you out. Huh? The dog does not know you. Huh? You know, that's why a dog is does not is not even a corporal. No, constable. No. I think a dog is a sergeant, if I'm not wrong. Yes, I think a dog is a sergeant. Mm. It starts with it has a rank, you know. A dog is a sergeant. Eh? Yeah, a dog. A dog is not corporal. You know, it's funny because you see a dog in the airport. If a dog sniffs cocaine or heroin, no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, no matter where you have hidden, that dog will come and tell you, it is you. It will show, it will back. It will show you where the problem is. It will tell you, it will start backing, and you will know, and people will know exactly where you have hidden the drugs or the narcotics or something that is not allowed. Are we together? So let us continue reading. You know, so when you come, when you go to an airport, you see a dog can sniff you, you know, miles ahead. A dog can smell you from very far. You see, a dog is different from a human being because a dog, uh, it it can see far than human beings. A dog has better ear sight, and a dog has better nose than you. You know, a dog can smell something which you're hiding. Are we together? They have blown the trumpet and they have made all things ready, but no one will go into battle, for my wrath is on the other crowd. Outside is the sword, inside are plague and famine. Those in the country will die by the sword. Those in the city will be devoured by famine and plague. The fugitives who escape will flee to the mountains like doves of the valley. They will all mourn, each for their own sins. Every hand will go limp, every leg will be wet with urine. They will put on sackcloth with terror. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. We're just about to hit the 1 hour mark. But today I feel like we can do more. Are you guys ready? Do you want us to continue? Do you want us to continue? Do you want us to continue? They will throw their silver into the streets, and their gold will be treated as a thing unclean. Their silver and gold will not be able to deliver them in the days of the Lord's wrath. It will not satisfy their hunger or fill their stomachs, for it has caused them to stumble into sin. They took pride in their beautiful jewelry and used it to make their detestable idols. They made it into the vile images, therefore I will make it a thing unclean for them. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. I'm more than happy to welcome you this morning. We've just crossed the 1 hour mark, and I'm very happy. Can we continue? Oh, If you're new to this channel, it's around 5. Oh my goodness, it's 5. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, wait. Oh my God. Oh my God. Any question up to there, guys? Do you want us to take a break? Do you want us to take a break? Do you want us to take a break? Prepare chains, for the land is full of bloodshed, and the city is full of violence. I will bring the most wicked of nations to take possessions of their houses. I will put an end to the pride of the mighty, and the sanctuaries will be desecrated. Desecrated. Is it desecrated? When terror comes, they will seek peace in vain. Calamity upon calamity will come, and rumor upon rumor. They will go searching for a vision from the prophet. Priestly instruction in the law will cease. The counsel of the elders will come to an end. The king will mourn, the prince will be clothed with despair, and the hands of the people of the land will tremble. I will deal with them according to their conduct, and by their own standards I will judge them. Any question up to there? Any question? Then they will know that I am the Lord. Any question up to there? Let's take a break of 5 minutes and we will be back. Any question? Any question? I remember, before I go, let me crack a joke about a story of a man who was very selfish and never wanted to help his friends. He was very selfish, you know. So he went to the, to the market and bought some sweet potatoes, you know. And when he bought sweet potatoes, he went and his friends saw him and then they asked him, "What have you bought from the market?" He said, "I bought some sweet potatoes." Then he said, "Okay, put the sweet potatoes there for us to eat." So this man, since he was very, very selfish and very, very mean, he was a very mean person, very mean. He was very mean. Whenever they asked, "Are the sweet potatoes ready?" he would say, he would add more water to the sweet potatoes. Are the sweet potatoes ready? And this man, he would say, "Oh, no, no, no." He would remove the fire from the wire from the sweet potatoes. Then they would wait and wonder, why is the sweet potatoes not ready? Then whenever these friends went and asked him, "Are the sweet potatoes ready?" This person would remove the fire from the sweet potatoes. Every time he would go and take, he would remove the firewood that was full of fire. He would remove it from the sweet potatoes. So the friends would come and check. What's wrong with the sweet potatoes? Why is it that nothing is happening? But unbeknownst, and the word I've used is unbeknownst. Unbeknownst to them, this man, whenever they were asking, "Are the sweet potatoes ready?" this person would add water to the sweet potatoes. Say, "Oh, I don't know what's wrong with these sweet potatoes. They don't want to be ready. I don't know what is wrong." But he was the one who knew exactly what was wrong. Because whenever his friends were asking for the sweet potatoes, he would remove the fire from the sweet potatoes. So the sweet potatoes were delaying. The friends would ask, "You mean the sweet potatoes are not ready?" This man would go again, take the fire. He would make sure there's little fire in the furnace. So the sweet potatoes were not ready. Are we together? So sometimes add fire to the sweet potatoes. All right? Add fire to the sweet potatoes. Because now you see this man did not want to tell his friends that he wants to eat the sweet potatoes alone. Are we together? He never wanted to tell their friends that he wanted to eat the sweet potatoes. So, whenever they were asking him, "Are the sweet potatoes ready?" he would take the fire. He would pull the fire. They say, "No, they're not ready." So that he wanted these people to get tired so that he can remain behind and eat the sweet potatoes alone. Are we together? Can we continue reading? If you are new to this channel, subscribe and comment. I'm very happy this morning because, in fact, the story of the sweet potatoes, don't be like that person who doesn't want to share the sweet potatoes with his friends. Because you can decide to eat the sweet potatoes alone, and then they will choke you. It's funny. Have you ever seen a person who has been choked by eating sweet potatoes? They'll choke you. Don't play with sweet potatoes. They will choke you. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. And this is wonderful. Let us continue reading. In the 6th year, in the 6th month, in the 5th day, while I was sitting in my house and the elders of Judah were sitting before me, the hand of the sovereign Lord came on me there. I looked and I saw a figure like that of a man. From what it appeared to be waist down, he was fire, and from up his appearance there was as bright as glowing metal. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment.